back in the day. Prince wrote it. She performed it.
Cyndi Lauper.
Chris Cornell. He did a fantastic version of this. Say again? Who?
Cyndi Lauper?
Not Cyndi Lauper.
Celine Dion?
You know it's not Celine Dion. This girl was probably 20-something when she did this.
Alanis Morissette.
Lovely. Irish.
Not Enya.
Is Enya the only female Irish artist you know?
Is she even Irish? I didn't even know she was Irish.
Enya is Gaelic, yes.
Then yes, she's the only female.
You've never heard of Sinead O'Connor?
Oh, yes, I have. She's the one that shaved her head, right?
She did.
Okay.
Got banned over at Saturday Night Live because she tore up a picture of the Pope. Sinead O'Connor has died. 56 years old. Her teenage son died just last year. Did he commit suicide?
Yeah, he committed suicide.
Yeah.
It sounds like she may have also either just drank herself to death or
she had not been in good shape mentally or otherwise for the past few years. She has 3 kids who are still alive. But she covered this Prince song 35 years ago, maybe? Yeah. So
she performed it on SNL and set a picture of the Pope on fire, and everybody was fine with it.
Tore it in half.
Tore it in half? Should have set it on fire.
But other people, I mean, it's
Too
just
late now.
It's a fundamentally great song. And she was just gorgeous in the video, just this dewy-eyed, bald girl. And they did a classic bit on Saturday Night Live, Phil Hartman doing the Sinatra group. And Jan Hooks was Sinead O'Connor in that.
Issue number 3, the bald chick. What's with her head? Let's start with a chick. What gives, cue ball? I'm looking at you, I'm thinking 14 in the side pocket.
You know, I can't believe you're talking about my hair with all the bloody starvation and the suffering in the world right now.
Come on, swing, baby, you're platinum.
Boo-hoo, you had me and then you lost me. So yeah, Sinead O'Connor, dead at 56, and probably not of natural causes.
I think these people die of broken hearts.
I'm sure that you're probably right.
After you lose
I
a
mean,
kid, Lisa
I don't
Marie
know
didn't
how
last long
I
either.
don't know how anyone gets past losing a child. I don't know how anybody gets past that.
Yeah, Anna Nicole Smith lasted like a year after her son died.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, Lisa Marie lasted like a year after her son died. It hits different.
Well, but if you have other children, you know, I mean,
It don't matter. You have all of them. You can't just take one and then just be fine. Like
I bet your mom would be fine.
You think your mom would be okay if she just had Ryan?
No.
That's your brother's name, right?
Yeah.
No, because you're clearly her favorite.
No,
She favors you over your brother.
No, she doesn't.
Well, then why wouldn't she be okay? She'd go, well, I still got one.
Because in her words, the Lord gave me 2 boys. So you
Well.
can't just take one out of the mix and just be okay.
I
First
see.
of all, it's Lord.
It's either a set, it's you guys are Russian nesting dolls, and if any of those are missing, it's completely thrown off, is what you're saying.
It's both or none. I'm sure she would rather go than see one of us go.
Well, I think that's true of any parent.
Yeah.
I mean, any
Not
parent
some
would
parents are
rather
just like,
die
I
than
can
see.
take one.
I don't think anyone wants to outlive their children.
Yeah, no. I don't think if she were to live, I don't think she would be over it. Like she just her mental health would probably decline.
Well, that to say the least. Yeah, that's probably a safe bet.
There's a country artist named Granger Smith, and his son drowned in a pool.
Oh,
and he was
God.
3.
Oh.
And they were all in the backyard, and like they just didn't know. And this happened in 2020. And I don't know if it's 100% true, but I saw online the other day that he's quitting after his tour this year. I don't know if that's like confirmed or true or not, but yeah, his son, his 3-year-old, passed away.
I mean, but just to quit.
To quit,
Just
yeah.
to not do anything anymore.
Well, not when you're just absolutely
He's on the
riddled
rise,
and
right?
broken with grief.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't do
You just
it.
Well, that's when you can get away with it.
You just want to walk off into the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that whole thing. And I'm sure more information will come out, but I don't think anybody's going to be shocked if they find out that she, some pills or who knows. But she had 4 kids, and then her son, who was 17, it's not like he was 30, he was a 17-year-old kid. And he was on suicide watch in the hospital, and he broke out, which to me seems to fundamentally go against the notion of suicide watch. I think the watch part is the really important part of suicide watch. There, you're worried about them dealing with the suicide part. Your part is to watch them so they don't do that.
Maybe they have to be upgraded to suicide warning for them.
Poundcake Cody Brown performing this week. Where? Performing this weekend in Detroit with Bill Squire.
Yeah.
You want to come do a set with me?
Sure.
All right. Don't tell anyone.
You help me move, and then I'll come up there with you.
You have to move this weekend.
Yeah, I have to be out by the 1st. So
did you post something on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gwen turned her phone to me last night. She's like, Cody's moving? And I go, yeah. But I didn't see what you had posted.
No,
were you looking for people with empty boxes?
No, I just said if anyone has a pickup truck.
Oh.
Because literally, I would lose so much money by renting a U-Haul to move forth.
They're like $19 for a van.
I don't need a van. I need like a truck.
No, but like a van, you get one of those big vans, they're like $19 an hour. Take it to you don't have that much crap.
No, I don't have that much crap. All the more reason why I could use a friend with a truck rather than going through the rigmarole of getting a U-Haul.
Yeah, I guess you really don't want rigmarole, do you?
Nobody wants.
No.
It's the last thing you want.
Again, that will.
Right.
If I have to do that, I'll do that. But I'm gonna fight it tooth and nail because it's ridiculous for 4 items.
Understood. I should play.
What is it? A
AC/DC's
mattress,
Thunder Truck, shouldn't I?
A mattress, a dresser, and
A mattress, a dresser,
and TV stand,
a
right?
TV stand,
Okay.
and then possibly a table. But I think.
So why aren't you renting a van?
Why am I not renting a van? Because it could all be taken in a pickup truck.
But it could all be taken in a van.
That I would have to rent.
Oh, you're looking for someone to let you borrow their truck.
No, they can.
He wants someone with a truck to help him move.
And
to give of themselves.
He's got 3 things. He wants to just throw it in a truck
But
and
the thing
not worry about having to rent something.
Or regardless, I do have to have another set of hands. Like, I can't move it all by myself. I'm going down 2 stories with my apartment and then going up 4 stories.
Well,
I still can't do it.
4-story walk up?
I guess I was under the assumption that you
you almost got me. I was all ready to help.
What?
4-story walk up, not doing that.
I was under the impression that you already had somebody lined up to help with like the carrying of things.
I do.
I'd help, but I'm out of town this weekend.
My family will probably
right.
help.
So then you just need the vehicle.
Correct.
Yeah. And barring someone with a truck, you're gonna have to do something. Was my point.
Correct. I mean, I have to be out, so I'll figure it out. But I think everyone who like has a pickup truck is either like not available or.
What about just renting a pickup truck from Home Depot? They have those ones you can rent.
That's what I said. Rent a van.
That's.
You said I got to find somebody who has a pickup truck that won't cost me any money. It doesn't sound like that's going to happen, unless a listener goes, "Hey, I'll bring my truck over," which you can talk to them. But that was my whole point. Home Depot's got like vans or U-Haul or something. You rent a van for like $20 an hour and you're good to go. You can
never
you can move
an hour. It's always like $20 an hour if you only use it for 10 minutes.
No, in town, right? It says on the side, $19.95. Unless I'm misremembering, like in town moves. You have 4 things.
There's always something. I mean, you can do that. You can rent one from Home Depot. I'd say look into that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that even if there's some fine print, they'll tell you that. I mean, it's probably.
I think you guys are missing what he's saying.
He doesn't want to spend.
He does not want to spend money, and he does not want to drive.
I
it.
understand that. What I'm saying is, it doesn't sound like he's going to have any luck with a random pickup truck.
It's not just. What I want you guys to understand is it's not just a pickup truck. Yes, I can rent a truck. That is fine. But I would also need another spare of hands to help me move.
I thought you said someone in your family is helping you move.
They will help me move but it doesn't seem like it would make sense if I have a friend with a truck who can also help me move. Like if I rent one, my friends will come, or my family has to come all the way up from where they are to help me move.
All right, and you can rent a flatbed truck for 75 minutes for $19. So you got in and out.
But they already have to come to where you are to help you move.
But if someone who has a truck is coming to help me, and they have,
I see.
He doesn't have to ask his family that.
Killing 2 birds with one stone. My brother can't really help that.
This sounds unnecessarily
your brother can't help
complicated.
because he's still recovering, right?
He's still gimping around.
Yeah, my brother can't help me because he can't get up the stairs the same way, and he can't lift anything.
I
So
understand.
he's out. My mom is moving her own crap. So it's like my distant family that would have to help me. And
Let's just call your dad.
yeah, I guess I could.
Hey, Dad, I need an extra pair of hands. Help me move. Right? Yeah. You have some nice conversation. Go to lunch after. Hey, I've got $1,000 here for you. A chance for you to grab some cash from the Buzzard bookie. Last few days to do it, but plenty of chances between now and Friday night. So good luck.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Bonus. That's bonus. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
Cleveland, Ohio on the national scene again. Well, to the rest of the country, it's Cleveland, Ohio. But to us, it's Fairview Park, Ohio. TikTok video went wide of a guy screaming at the Petco at Westgate Mall
Oh, I know that.
about the
Petco.
gender-neutral bathrooms. A guy who's very upset about this, screaming at the employees. And he's got like a little dog with him. He's in a Petco. You know, not everybody brings their pet. Like I don't bring my dog into the pet store, but a lot of people do. And so you can kind of hear the dog barking because as he is getting heated, there's a woman with him. I don't know if it's his wife or whatever, but you would think that maybe she would have taken the leash with the dog. But it sounds like as he's getting more heated, you know, he's probably tugging at the dog. He was shouting at the employees because of their gender-neutral bathroom. The employees were like, look, man, we don't make the rules around here. That's whatever the policy is, and if you have an issue, you can write a letter or take it up with someone. And he didn't want to do that.
But are they the gender-neutral bathrooms where it's just one bathroom where the door closes and locks, like you have at Starbucks and Chipotle and stuff like that?
Maybe so. I don't know. They don't get that specific about it, but he wanted nothing to do with it
Cute dog, though.
and was yelling at the employees.
This is stupid. People are not picking up on that crap. I don't care what the hell is. I just did. She just told me my opinion didn't matter. She's about to talk to me like that. I thought I was. She said she was. Stop with the general neutral shit. Men and women are different.
So what? We don't have an option.
That's property management as I was trying to tell.
Pass it up the chain.
I don't have their contact.
Pass it up the chain.
You'll have to
Pass it up the chain.
concern.
Pass it up
Sorry,
the
you need to leave.
Pass it up the chain. People are tired of
I
it.
don't have a problem. It's on our own.
You don't have the problem.
Dog's like,
That dog's
"Hey,
getting all yanked around.
I know.
Dog's like, I like genders.
Yup. Like when Milhouse jumps up walking his dog,
Yeah.
chokes it in midair. Yeah, so that guy's really, really mad about it's at the Petco out there in Fairview Park. He's mad. So what do they have? Lay this out for me. If it's the same as the Chipotle, it's just one door,
Yeah, it's
unisex
just,
or whatever, and it locks.
It's just a
and-
bathroom. Yeah, you go in and close the door, and then you're just in there by yourself. That's
Right.
what the majority of gender-neutral bathrooms are. The only one I can think of that is men and women going into the same bathroom is they have that at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, and it's just like a bunch of stalls.
By the way, I haven't been to.
And so, like, everybody's in their own little stall. You go in there, you go to the bathroom, you get out.
Yeah,
No one cares.
I haven't been to this Petco, but I think a lot of these places too might have just the policy has less to do with what he's talking about, more to do with the fact that there isn't a lot of space in some of these stores.
Yeah.
But he's not pleased, and the kid who's telling him, he's like, you can write the company, you can complain, and the guy is trying to tell him, send it up the chain, and the kid's like, I don't care about it. You're the one that's got a problem with it. I don't care. I'm not going to do that. If you have an issue, you're a customer, you should write a letter. But this guy was very displeased. People are tired of it, he said. I don't know who he's talking about, but I guess he knows a lot of people who are tired of it.
I imagine there's not a lot of people. Also, it's a Petco. You can just go to the bathroom.
Yeah, there's small creatures that are peeing and pooping in places. I mean, that
You're
entire
in a
store,
gender-neutral bathroom right now for dogs.
Yeah, that whole store is a toilet. I mean, whether you go to a Pet Supplies Plus or Petco or whatever. But this guy was the same people who had their F Your Feelings T-shirts 5 years ago are now all crying about something they don't like. And that was this guy. I hope nobody tells him about that gorilla at the Columbus Zoo, by the way, that they thought was a male gorilla and then until it gave birth. And
to the old switcheroo.
The old switcheroo. Gender-neutral zoo.
They thought it was Harambe, but it was Haram Babe. What? Someone's got to make jokes around here.
You're right.
Sully the gorilla got there a few years ago, and they thought that Sully was a male until they noticed that it had given birth. And the zoologists are like, well, the thing is, it's really hard to tell. They're like, didn't you check their genitalia or whatever? They go, male and female gorillas, their genitalia is about the same size until they're like 8 years old. And I'm like, man, why do you have to down the gorilla? Why do you got to mock the gorilla's junk? They go, hey, you can't tell the difference between the men and the women. Like, ouch. Why you got to take it out on them?
Just speaking facts, Alan.
I guess so.
Sorry that the truth hurts.
I'm not a zoologist, but boy, don't tell this Petco guy about this.
I don't think we should separate bathrooms by gender. I think we should separate them by pee and poop. If you're peeing, that's one bathroom.
There should be a door that says one and another door that says two.
I don't like this at all.
Why?
Because the only poop bathroom is going to be disgusting. If that's all that people do in there all day long, it's going to stink. It's going to be stained. There's no way people are going to, if you ever want to work to keep it clean, the employees who make $8 an hour who are going to be assigned to the poop bathroom, not going to happen.
Yeah, but the pee bathroom, people are missing, they're hitting the floor, they're missing the seat.
No,
I mean,
pee is not as bad as poop.
It's still gross.
But it's not as bad.
It's
If
not
it's
as
a
bad, for sure.
dedicated poop bathroom,
Well, we need to start
No.
a government agency, the Pee and Poop Commission, that cleans all the pee and poop bathrooms.
PAPC.
Yeah.
it's not going to happen.
PAPC will, because you're already shooting it down.
No, I'm
We
being
get
realistic. I'm being realistic.
We get things going.
Who are you going to hire?
What if
How much you paying them?
Well, no,
It's a government agency. They're gonna get good benefits. They're gonna get paid well.
the people who work there
It's
are
gonna keep
on.
our bathrooms nice and clean, whether it's poop or pee.
But then you
My
have
name's
to
Bill Squire, and I approve this message.
Well, people are not going to, I mean, don't make me laugh when they're going to pay people well. But the point is, you could pay the person assigned to the number 2 because it'll be a rotating thing. You know, they have the sheet that you got to sign when you clean it up. The people who are assigned to the number 2 that day, they will get a little extra more.
Yeah. You get
For that
$2
day.
more.
You get like overtime.
You get $2 more an hour if you're the poop cleaning.
There you go.
No one's signing up for this job.
Well, you don't sign
There
up.
are already people
You're an
that-
employee.
yeah.
I mean, the people, they already have to clean
No one's
the bathrooms.
applying for this job.
Why?
You're saying this is getting tacked on to a minimum wage employee's job. Now they have to clean a dedicated poop bathroom.
Well, it's in a cycle among the employees. But they get more that day. They're paid more that day if
How
they're
about
on
this?
number 2 duty.
You also
If they're on duty. They get more that day.
You have to sign a thing that says if you leave a big mud pie and don't flush or make a big giant stinky mess in there, you're the one that has to clean it up.
You think this is going to work?
I think we got to think of something. And I'm just trying to bring out some ideas, get the ball rolling. And you're just like, no, we'll just live in a society where there's no solutions.
You're ready to shoot everything down without even trying it.
This is not
If
a
we try it
situation
and
that needs
if we
solutions.
try it and it doesn't work, then we go, okay, we pivot to
At least
something
we-
else.
Yeah, we gave it a shot.
You're going to end up with a bigger staff shortage than we currently have.
Or maybe.
At pet places?
Everywhere.
Just
put there is no
staffing
world together.
issues everywhere.
It's not, yeah.
And so now if you're making people dedicate their time for an extra $2 an hour to clean up other people's poop, they are going to quit this job. Unless
But
they're making
you already discounted the part
unless
where
they're making
people
$75,000 a year.
You already discounted the people that are going in there and cleaning up, making sure they're not making a big poop.
Not
How many
everybody's
times have you pooped in a public restroom and cared what it looked like when you left?
I care every time.
every time. I'm not an animal.
I don't.
I'm not
I don't,
saying you're an animal, but if
I
you
treat
missed
it like
a little,
camping. I try
No.
to leave it the same way it looks when I got there, if not better.
if you missed a little, you're gonna lift the lid up and wipe it. Where other
Of-
people's poop is?
of
No.
dump?
Missed
not.
a dump. You're sitting down. It's
How am I
going
missing
straight
with
into
a
the
dump?
bowl.
You guys have been to the bathrooms in this building, and you've
Yes.
seen the way that people treat them. For $12 an hour, you're saying that you would go in there and clean that.
Well, I
Listen,
don't know how
think
much it
the-
would be an hour.
This is also the
would just be
$12 an hour
more.
thing, whatever that is. That's a whole different discussion. I think that should be raised anyway. So
So in order to get this poop and pee dedication cleaning squad off the ground, we also have to raise minimum wage to $25
listen, I
an
got
hour.
a lot of platforms that I stand for,
that.
and I think as a society,
I think that
pee
you
and poop bathrooms might move us in the right direction.
I think that you
the
need
future is now.
to, before you start whipping around crazy ideas like this, they need to be more well thought out.
No,
I think it's
absolutely
perfectly
not.
thought out.
Absolutely
Here's a
not.
number one bathroom.
This is a think tank.
Okay.
We're throwing out ideas.
And I'm
We're
trying to
trying to
help
get the
you.
ball rolling. No, you are.
I'm trying to ask the same questions that other people are going to ask. You can't just start doing stuff
But you
without
do it
thinking
with
of
an
the
attitude
consequences.
that's like, this can never happen.
You don't
Good.
like our
I
answers.
You should
be-
ask the questions and then say, okay, I like this, but your negativity is
You're right,
bringing
because
it down.
when you take this platform to the public, there's going to be zero negativity
Taking
around
it to the public right now.
Okay.
And I don't hear anybody complain except for you.
Absolutely
well, I'm the only
correct.
other one with a microphone.
And by the
Oh,
way,
got one. He loves the
people are
too.
going to complain about every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Everything people are going to complain about. So if you don't do something because you might get complaints,
I'm not
nobody
saying
does anything.
might get complaints. I'm saying people will quit their job if you try to make them do this.
And you get somebody else. Not everybody's a poop snob.
But that's why I
Okay.
wanted the Pee and Poop Commission.
Okay. Start it up.
the
Write
PAPC.
Yeah.
Write a, what do they call it?
I mean, we all have gender-neutral bathrooms in our homes. Why is this an issue at Petco?
Write a mission statement.
Alan, that guy's mad because Petco employs groomers. You are so right. I've got a break. If you want to send a text, 35192. Voice your approbation or your negativity on your number one and number two bathrooms. And we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.